Israel is systematically removing from the archives evidence of 1948 expulsion of Arabs, including shocking testimony of massacres, rape and looting.
Here's a summary of the article.
It's not just papers relating to Israel's nuclear project or to the country's foreign relations that are being transferred to vaults. Hundreds of documents have been concealed as part of a systematic effort to hide evidence of the Nakba. The party, the document states near the end, is against expulsion if there is no military necessity for it. There are different approaches concerning the evaluation of necessity. And further clarification is best. What happened in Galilee, those are Nazi acts. Every one of our members must report what he knows. According to the document, 70% of the Arabs left as a result of Jewish military operations. The classification placed on the document about the Arabs' emigration in 1948 is precisely an example of what I was apprehensive about. The storage and archival system is not an arm of the state's public relations. If there's something you don't like, well, that's life. A healthy society also learns from its mistakes. Amitai now intends to go over the documents that were deposited in the vault, especially 1948 documents, and open whatever is possible. According to the executive director of the Akevit Institute, Lior Yavna, the IDF archive, which is the largest archive in Israel, is sealed almost hermetically. About 1% of the material is open. The Shin Bet archive, which contains materials of immense importance, is totally closed apart from a handful of documents. I don't remember the document you're referring to, but if he quoted from it and the document itself is not there, then his facts aren't strong. If he says, yes, I have the document, I can't argue with that. But if he says that it's written there, that could be right and it could be wrong. If the document were already outside and were sealed in the archive, I would say that that's folly. But if someone quoted from it, there's a difference of day and night in terms of the validity of the evidence he cited.
This post received a score of 56,140, with an upvote ratio of 83%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Isn't this what Einstein wrote about in that one op-ed? Basically pleading with Americans not to support this political party, which Netanyahu's family was part of. Edit.
And that man was Albert Einstein. The first time this has been a funny comment in years.
It's funny until we remember the topic which he was talking about, and the realization that people won't even listen to Einstein on this topic.
Destroying history is a crime against humanity.
Israel 2019, they're killing all the Palis. Israel 2100, the Palis mostly died of disease. Sound familiar?
Fuck, ain't that the truth?
Can we all agree that Netanyahu and his party have been a cancer on Israel? The man is a fucking coward and a traitor to Jews. Hell awaits those that would do such things to their fellow humans. Fuck Netanyahu. The people of Israel voted for him.
And Americans voted for Trump, but boy, we aren't fucking happy about it.
Yeah, but we didn't vote for Trump 5 times in a row.
Not yet.
Stop that with your horror stories. It's Independence Day, not Halloween.
About crimes committed, even after the war, this is from 1956. And also about the reason as to why Palestinians actually fled.
Greater than dear friends, the Palmach can reach every place, you are not immune. For those unaware, the Haganah became the core of the IDF during 1948. Not only that, but the Haganah was one of the most moderate of the Israeli militias. Israelis constantly try to act morally superior to Palestinians, but Israel was founded through terrorism, ethnic cleansing, and colonialism, and they've only doubled down on all of that since then. Hell, they elected 2 literal terrorists as PM. Begin was a leader of Irgun, which was recognized as a terror group by the US, UK, and UN. And Shamir was a leader of Lehi, an outright fascist terrorist group whose founders claimed to have been inspired by Mussolini.
The Haganah, Lehi and the Irgun were some of many Zionist paramilitary groups who were active in Palestine at the time of the British Mandate. Their tactics were to literally use acts of terrorism against Palestinians and British. One such case is the 1946 terrorist attack on the before Israel declared its independence and before any wars with the Arabs, where they blew up a hotel with the intention of killing civilians and destroying the British administrative headquarters. A fake, the British ignored it because such calls were widespread. The intention of the Irgun was to destroy the HQ of the British, which just so happened to result in the following, so no matter whether the call happened or not, and whatever claims are made by the Irgun, people still died and many were injured.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.